What up, everyone? Welcome to Ecom and Beyond, home of the best darn morning show. Period.
What?
Being here, we really appreciate y'all. We got Cajun Roots is number one guy in the house. He gets the broski point. Let me throw him in real quick.
Cajun.
What's that?
That's Cajun.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You said Cajun Roots.
I'm sorry. Cajun was with us for our NFL draft last night.
Yeah, he was definitely down for the long haul.
Simply Dana in the house. Good morning.
What up, Dana?
There's Cajun Roots. I always did that by accident. I'm sorry. Cajun Roots cooking show. He's on his cooking show today. Good morning. We got Sandollar in the house. Good morning. Junking Dad Girl Cha Cha. What up?
What's going on?
The flipping assistant. How you doing today?
Accountant.
Cajun says, man, Anthony got my orders in from the auction. I was really happy and did an unboxing video, which a shout out for the channels in it, and I'll put a channel link in the description. Awesome. Thank you so much. I'm glad you're really happy. That really just adds just makes me really happy that you're happy with your stuff. We have in the house, we got Kelly at Ecom on Ward.
What up, Kelly?
Scooter Renee, good morning. Brittany, and don't forget her brands.
She does got them brands.
Shane M in the house. What up?
What up, Shane?
We got the stash in the house.
LL Stash.
What
Ladies, what up, girls?
up, Ray? Good to see you, man.
Larry Lafferty bringing that sex appeal, folks.
If there's anyone else I missed, please say hello so we can greet you. So how's things, Anthony?
Things are good, man. Busy, you know what I mean? I got a ton of orders I need to pack today, and I cross-posted like 100 plus items over to Macari yesterday. So pretty much used up all of my Vendu for the month. So that was really a good day. So I'm expecting Macari to start popping off pretty well.
Yeah, I think I just paid my Vendu, so I got a bunch of listings still. But then I started listing last night. Some stuff that I got from Goodwill, some brand new inventory that I got from Goodwill, and a couple of things I haven't shown everyone yet. So probably going to do a video.
Good morning, Michelle.
Showing all the costs and stuff, and if anything does sell, I'll try and be as transparent as possible because that's always what we do. We always try to be real, let everyone know what basically the cost of doing business is.
Yep. Got Michael in the house, Thirteen Goomba. Good to see you, man. Got Nate's boy.
No money, G.
G-Unit merch fulfilled. Got Steven Scroggins in the house. What up, man?
Got Michelle Langston, Steven Scroggins. Good morning to you both. Appreciate y'all.
A legend, Steven Scroggins.
I haven't seen you in a few, Steven. You must have been busy. Glad to see you, man. He's won like the last two broski point giveaways, and he's given away both of those.
Yep. It's a generous man.
Yes, he is. The nurse flipper in the house. What up?
Cat, good to see you. Got Paul in the house, Gate City Picker.
What up, Paul?
See you, dude.
Glad to see you. He was with us last night too.
Yep.
His Raiders picked the receiver.
Yep. They had picks in the first round, didn't they?
Yeah, they had two picks. They had
they take?
I can't remember who they got. I think it was a linebacker? I can't remember, to be honest.
Paul probably knows.
Flipping goodies in the house. What up, Mike? Yeah, just sitting and watching the draft and the Steelers not having any picks.
I know.
It took away from some of the awesomeness of just watching some type of sport, even though like it was kind of a bunch of people on StreamYard just kind of hanging out.
Dude, how peeved do you think Aaron Rodgers was last night, dude?
He's like, listen, guys.
Like literally, like
I had to sit in that green room. I'm all the way to this 20-second pick, and everyone else is sitting in the living room eating popcorn and drinking sodas and just hanging out and with their families. I was sitting there just 20-second pick for like 4 hours back there in the green room.
no, I mean like as far as the Packers pick, man. Last night they took a quarterback.
What?
Jordan Love, yeah.
Did they?
Yeah.
That is right. They picked after we went offline, right? Because I don't think they picked while we were up.
No, I think maybe they did. I don't know, but yeah, they took a quarterback.
Huh? That's crazy. I'm really shocked that they did that. I mean, holy moly! Oh, they got a corner. That's right. They got the second corner from Ohio State.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
Kelly said she was packed up shipping while watching the draft with y'all. Yeah, it was
Awesome.
It was cool just to hang out. Like I didn't expect a lot of people to come hang out, but the people that did, I really appreciate it. And yeah, it was fun just to kind of hang out and do that because usually I like have like somebody come over and watch the draft with me, and this year being social distancing, I knew it was going to be solo, so it was cool to hang out with all my friends, my YouTube friends, and do that.
Definitely.
But yeah, the topic I went with today is like, how's basically your business model going to change after the pandemic? Which I know for myself, it is changed for the better, I would say, because I think I'm going to be a lot more flexible on my eBay Mercari stuff moving forward, adding some more stuff because I think I found a pretty good source of bringing different stuff in while being able to shop at home, by getting used goods from Shop Goodwill, and there's a couple other places online that I always shop, just like brand new stuff that I can use too. And I've been having some decent success of just getting certain items and kind of focusing on like the sneakers and some of the clothing, and just like whatever people for whatever reason don't don't basically like appreciate for some reason. Like I've gotten a bunch of hoodies and stuff for cheap, shoes for really cheap, which shoes really sell really good. Some are brand new in box. Like I couldn't believe it for what they're doing. And then definitely like with Cajuns that are here, he says mine will be changing back to FBA. Doing a ton of Merchantfield recently makes me appreciate FBA. It honestly does. Like doing the amount of FBA, I mean, merch fulfill that I've done, Anthony's done, I know you've done, a lot of us have done who do Amazon merch fulfill. You really appreciate not having to pack 150 orders a day or 50 orders a day, and like honestly, like all that time that we usually save not having to pack and having to really shut down eBay for me. Like it literally, like I had no time to be able to list like I want to be able to cross post, or sometimes I'd forget to run the sale. I mean, like it would literally be like, just couldn't, like it was hard to keep up.
For sure.
What up, Rev Risa in the house.
What up, Rev?
But yeah, like FBA is definitely something I'm gonna start implementing now. What up, Storage Pirate? Good to see you, man.
Hey, Mike.
He does an auction right after our show, basically, I believe, like around what was it, like 1 o'clock?
1 o'clock, yeah.
1
o'clock Eastern. Like 10 o'clock for him or something like that over there in California.
But like, being able to go back to the FBA, it will open up eBay for me. And I think I can take advantage of having some good inventory that I haven't listed to list it now, and to get some things really, really moving out. Storage Pirate says he's quitting the flea market permanently. Wow.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah, he said he's going to do live auctions the live auction format, which
Hmm.
I agree. It's a lot less work, I would say, because instead of having to go and set up and really just like,
Hmm.
have everything dialed in and deal with the weather and, like honestly, you're dealing with like all the people too, like people touching your stuff, people trying to like steal something probably or whatever. Like, cause I'm sure you have like a big area with all the stuff you would bring. You can give good deals to the people that appreciate you and watch you, and they'll,
Yep.
they'll buy your stuff and they'll really appreciate it. Like,
Plus, it makes great content too.
yeah, I mean, just being on YouTube, it'll, people, YouTube auctions have really gotten pushed. I mean, I've noticed in a lot of my videos and things like that, like they're really getting pushed by YouTube recently. I think it's going to be the new, um, like how garage sales were and like dumpster diving is and that type of thing, how they really got pushed by YouTube. I'm seeing that in my analytics. I mean, I, of course, don't have a huge channel, but, you know, from just seeing the growth or the non-subscribers get pushed and watch my channel, it's pretty cool to see that happen. So
Yeah, for sure. I want to say good morning to Wendy FGS. Thanks for being here, Wendy. Say good morning also to Frank. Stroke of luck. Appreciate you being here, Frank.
what up, Wendy? Nice to see you. Thanks for coming in.
You guys haven't yet heard Frank and Uncle B's Old School Flips. They do a afternoon show at 1 p.m. Eastern. It's pretty good. So check them out if you haven't.
Yeah, Storage Part says I found time versus money to be a beautiful thing. It is.
Yep, absolutely.
That's like my main thing. That's why I love FBA, and that's why I always seem to like go towards that model. Because I mean, if everything was normal, like the pandemic's over, the corona's gone, everything,
Mm-hmm.
I'm working 40, 50 hours a week. Like there's no way I can do like even if I wanted to, I couldn't have like eBay like sell 50 items a day or anything like that. Like it'd be hard for me to have to pack all those orders every day. But having FBA just kind of send it in and let it roll. It's amazing. And then I can do some eBay and put up some stuff, and because I really want to get that going more than usual.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to probably send in most of that big haul I just got to FBA. I'll probably do the smaller runs of product I have. Just I'll finish those off merch, but I think like the big batch of stuff I'm going to send in FBA.
Yeah, definitely. Sword Power wants to know how's everyone's Friday morning. Pretty good, man.
Can't complain.
I fell asleep in my basement working, so I'm back to my normal. And then I went upstairs and woke up and just got ready for the show. So I woke up like this, like Beyonce said. That's literally how I started my morning. Yeah, it was a good time, Frank. I appreciate you coming in and hanging with us. And, it's always nice to talk reselling, but I love talking sports too. So it was good to see just even if they're not playing, at least they're talking about it and something new. Because, I mean, especially right now on ESPN, like they're doing like that now, they're doing the Last Dance was something I definitely need to watch. But a lot of the other stuff is like being regurgitated left and right. Like, they're bringing up comparisons of Jordan versus this, and they're really trying to dial in deep to look at different things.
Yeah, for sure. We need to do more streams like that, though. Just like hangout time. Doesn't always have to be like sports related. Like we could be doing different things. I think that'd be cool.
Yeah, maybe we'll do something tomorrow or something where we just kind of just hang. Doesn't have to be anything reseller related, and we just kind of hang out and maybe we'll work. I don't know. We'll see. Cajun Reseller says, looking forward to our live tomorrow, 4 p.m. Eastern. We have Hot Miss Thrifter and the Lobster.
Yep. If you guys haven't heard, Johnny and Larry LL Stash, they have a weekly show they do every Saturday at 4 Eastern. And they bring on normally 2 guests per show. And it's just like a networking show where you get to know everybody and stuff like that. So it's pretty cool. If you guys haven't checked it out, make sure you do. It's normally on Johnny's channel, Cajun Roots Reseller. Nice. Cat has David, the car boot picker, coming on today, 4 p.m. That's what's up. David's like literally one of the nicest dudes that you'll ever meet on YouTube.
Oh, by far. I mean, as soon as I drop a video or a live drops or whatever, he's instantly commenting, which is awesome because it helps you grow your channel. And
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like anytime you see him in the chats, man, he's just super, super nice, man.
And he's Irish, so he has a cool accent.
Definitely. Yeah, I agree. Thrifting Goomba says, talking about sports is what I miss most. I miss that a lot too. Like just being able to watch, even if it's part of a game. Like, you know what I mean? Like a lot of times I won't be able to watch a full game because of the times I get home or whatever. But just watching some of the sports and just kind of, you know, the competition that goes along with it and everything. Like that's stuff I love, man. Because I used to play sports all up through college, so something I really miss, especially football. What up, Sonny? Good to see you, man.
Morning, Sonny. Okay, Cat's on his channel, not on hers. So it'll be on David's channel, 4 p.m.
Oh, okay.
Check out David at 4 p.m., guys.
Yes, definitely.
My bad. I read that wrong.
But yeah, definitely with the business. Definitely go back to FBA, of course. But I think like I said, I'm trying to get it. I want to get it to like a 65-35 split. Or
Hunterfield FBA?
No. Amazon 65-35 would be like eBay Macari, if possible. That's what my.
What would the percentage be though? Like, would eBay be a larger chunk of that 35 than Macari?
I think it would be more of like 60-40 split. Macari's been doing pretty well.
Yeah, Macari's awesome, dude.
You know, like any of the video games or toys and stuff it flies off. I even sold some new Attack clothing on there.
Yeah,
that I got from Ross and things like that. So
you might want to look into putting cards on there too when you start listing the cards.
Yeah, I
do all Macari as well.
I broke down some cards that I think will sell that I can do in lots and things like that. So I definitely want to do that this weekend. We got Dapper Tiger. What up, buddy?
Sam?
That is definitely the most dapperest of Tiger.
Yep. That's like the land shark picker of tigers. What's up, Glenn? Good to see you, my man.
Always good to see you.
Absolutely.
Yeah, like definitely starting to use Facebook Marketplace as well, like just the broad search. And I can't remember who I was watching the other day, but they were talking about how they basically are able to source and get the items shipped to them from Facebook Marketplace. They do that as one of their main ways to source. So I'm trying to look and see like if that's even something that would make sense, you know, cost wise for what I can find. In other words,
yeah.
Moving forward too, I'm just trying to be super like, I don't know, like the more I can source, like sitting here, even though I like being out and going to the stores, like don't get me wrong, I don't want to just sit here and source. Like I love going to garage sales and doing RA and everything like that. But I have more time where I'm able to source my chair because of my weird like working hours or whatever, than I would if, than I do when the stores are open, because I work a job that starts at, usually one in the afternoon till 9 or 10 is when I get home. So everything would be closed unless like I had left, like say either, basically for when they open, and like literally ought to be in the car, like live in my car coming back from the store. But I definitely wouldn't want to do that. But definitely snuck in a Ross buy before after the show one day. Cajun said he sold a Lego for $270 on Macari the other day, and it already rated me. That's awesome. I love when they do that.
I love Macari. Like it's honestly one of my favorite platforms. If eBay and Macari could just take the best things about each platform and put them together, like they would be by far my favorite platform.
The only thing I'm dealing with so far, that there's the one bad issue with Macari, is I sent something UPS, and they have a shipping protection. So just so everyone knows, if you have them ship with one of their labels, you have a $200 insurance based on that item. But for whatever reason, Macari said my item that got to the customer, which the customer said was damaged because of shipping, not because of the way I packed it or anything like that. Like that, he said in a message. He said it was because of the carrier. They said that I wasn't under that protection for some odd reason, which was very weird. So I'm in the process of talking to them right now, trying to get that taken care of. Which getting a hold of their support while their support like customer service numbers down is probably one of the hardest things to do.
Like impossible.
Yeah, it's rough.
I had the same issue with Amazon, and like literally my account was in jeopardy, so I was like crapping myself for 2 weeks.
Good morning, KJ.
What's up, KJ?
Busy morning. No worries. We're just happy you're here. Appreciate another PA viewer and friend. Gatesy Picker says, "Do I hear a squeaking chair again? Does it need another chair shot?"
I mean, I could give it another chair shot, but there's like no promises it would survive till me and Nate do that collab video where we like brutally murder it.
OBX Picker, what up? Good morning.
Hey, good morning. Appreciate you being here.
Las Vegas Rich says he hates Macari. What? Really? I honestly, like I said, the only thing I can have any bad thing to say about was that insurance issue or whatever.
I think I ran into like a little bit of a bug last night with Macari. So everybody knows I use Vendu. So I was cross-posting a bunch of cards over to Macari yesterday, and I had a bunch of people messaging me about cards, like saying, "Hey, do you have this card or that card?" And I'm there like trying to throw as many cards up on Macari as I can because all these people want to get multiple, so I won't charge them duplicate shipping and then get a little bit of a deal. So I'm trying to throw as much of the cards as I can, and then eventually I get another seller get a hold of me like, "Hey, how did you get the option to have $2.99 shipping on that?" I was like, "That's just the option it gives me whenever I go to select shipping." And he goes, "Huh, I can only go $3.49 shipping," because you know Macari just updated their shipping. They raised the prices and stuff. So going through Vendu, they still have the old shipping metrics. So I have no idea how that's going to kind of work out, if I'm going to kind of get grandfathered into the old price or if I'm just going to end up getting charged an extra, 49.50 cents or whatever it is. So I'm going to have to like really look into that to make sure I'm not like screwing myself on shipping over there.
It might be just
But Vendu is still pulling their old metric.
Yeah, I don't know. It'd be interesting to see what happens or whatever.
Yeah, so I wouldn't even have noticed that if the guy didn't reach out to me, because I literally then went because I had one of my listings fail and I had to do the copy and paste on Macari thing. And when I did that, the lowest I could make it was $3.49. So I was like, yeah, that could not be a good thing. So I'll keep you guys posted with what happens in regards to that.
So they're getting rid of the $2.99 shipping altogether? Is that basically what you're saying?
They just upped the price of shipping across the board. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So basically, like on cheaper items, you're better off just like doing free shipping, probably, just to be able to like if something it's going to be 4 ounces, you don't want to have your buyer pay $3.99 or anything off the wall, like added in. Yeah, I notice a lot of like clothing items. Sometimes they'll try to, like, if it's like a bigger like hoodie or something, they'll try to get into that like $9.99 or whatever thing, and I'm like, I'll just do free shipping on those type of ones.
Yeah. So for the 299, I was using 3 ounces as the metric for that, because it would be for trading cards. So typically it's between 1 and 2 ounces per card, depending on, whether it's like a relic card, jersey, or whatever. So I just say 3 ounces because I'm going to be putting it in a bubble mailer. So, I normally have cardboard on either side of it to keep it from getting damaged. So I normally just use 3 ounces the metric, and that's what Vendu would give me as the Macari generated price was $2.99.
Yeah, I like Macari. It seems like a very clean, really easy program to use. And I seen that in above in the chat. What up, Carolina Hustler? Good morning.
What's up, Casey? Yeah, Sam said he just listed 4 Patrick Mahomes prisms last night. I just sold one of those last week.
But what I've noticed is and then this happened with No Money G on Macari. This happened to me on eBay. Like I won an auction for a webcam.
Mm-hmm.
So the webcams are going insane amount of money. So if you can find one new in box or have one used that's in good condition and you don't use it, list that thing because it's big money right now. So I got one for I got like the Logitech C922 or whatever for $140, $145. And they were like basically it was supposed to get shipped out and delivered here by the 24th, which had been today. So I paid and did all that, and the 23rd came, and I'm like, man, this thing hasn't even shipped yet. So I messaged the buyer or the seller. I'm like, hey, this is supposed to be out the 24th. I'm really needing this as soon as possible. What is going on? And he like flipped it on me, like I canceled it because like he said I was trying to be unrealistic or something like that. I'm like, what? Like he basically said that like I know that the COVID is everywhere and it is affecting everyone. Like,
yeah.
And he was basically saying like he couldn't drop off any packages. And I'm like, you could ship it UPS because it was going to be a small webcam, so it's not going to be a big heavy item. It probably could have threw it in a padded flat rate. All I cared just to get it to me as quick as possible, and did free pickup with USPS. So I told them that. I said you could do that or FedEx for free, and they'll pick up for free. And next thing you know, he canceled my webcam order. So I had to buy another one, and this one actually got shipped. So it'll be here the 27th, which is I believe Monday. Mm-hmm. So I will be on my new setup on Monday. So
there you go.
At least by Monday, I might try and use the iPhone trick that Grimes was telling me about.
Dude, just to see how big of a difference it is.
Yeah.
So I think whatever camera you're using now is probably not that great of quality.
Yeah, I reported him and told him what was going on too. So it's just crazy, man. Like you do an auction, but then you're upset about, if you're going to be upset about it, what an auction, someone that goes for auction, then you probably shouldn't auction it, or you should set it at a certain price, and then if it sells above, then you're happy with it. In other words, but he didn't do that. It was like he was looking for a reason to cancel. I mean, he lost 3% just by canceling a $145 order. So I mean, he lost $4 or $5 or something just because. So
yeah,
I mean, whatever floats his boat. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Like, I'm like, hey, it's still guaranteed by April 24th. Because that was the reason why I bid on that one versus another one that was a little bit cheaper. And because the other one was saying like May 6th or something crazy. And I'm like, man, like, I just want to buy the webcam. Like, and yeah, so he refunded me. I got one, I think, for $1 cheaper after taxes and all that type of stuff. But I don't know. It's one of those things like where, because the market's so volatile, people will do stuff like that because they think they can get more money for their item. They'll just cancel the auctions, which I think eBay they really need to do something to improve auctions.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Stephen, he might have been a drop shipper too. That's basically what I said too in the message to eBay. I said that this guy had to be drop shipping and didn't get the product or whatever, even though it said that he had it in hand. It is what it is.
Yeah.
I can, with the mail system being so crazy nowadays, I'm sure that it probably is a drop shipper, and that he was probably waiting for it to get delivered to his house to drop it off to me. But
Kat just dropped a pro tip in the chat there. She says she starts auctions at the lowest I'm willing to take. I've been bit in the butt with that before. So I was going to bring it to a YouTube auction, but I thought, you know what? This is probably going to get way more money on eBay. And it was like all of these vintage cufflinks. And I started them off at 99 cents, thinking that they were just going to blow up. And they ended up selling for like $2 and like 99 cents or something crazy like that. So I was like, I ended up getting them for free because I, basically got them from like a clean out type situation, but still sucked. You know what I mean? So
the only thing that I think if you start your auction off like above like a certain amount or whatever, they'll raise the price that like their fee of whatever they charge you to being able to start the auction, like the listing fee or whatever, like insert fee or whatever it's called. Like instead of it being like 15 cents or something, they'll go ahead and charge you like I think I'd seen it go up to like $1 because I was gonna auction off something, and then I seen the price and I'm like, I'll just do buy now. I don't know. I just get so worried about auctions because just like something that that you did or whatever, like you just never know.
Yeah, I don't do very many auctions. Like just like Mike says, auctions for me are only good on high demand items. I had another item that I bought this scale. It was like one of those deli meat scales. I bought it when I was down in New England last year, and I had no way of testing it because it didn't have a power supply. I picked it up for $8 at the flea market down there. And so I got it back. I had a power supply that matched, what it took. Tried it, didn't work. Couldn't get the thing to work. So I put it at auction for, starting at $20 because that would just be like a quick, little double up on what I had, and literally sold for $20.
Right.
And no one else was even bidding on it. If that thing would have worked, it would have been like an $800 meat weigher, scale or whatever.
Definitely. Yeah, there's some big money in different.
Did you see Paul's comment?
Let me scroll down.
I ordered a Mr. Burns shirt from some guy on the 13th, and it's still not here. He must be a drop shipper too.
They do use a company to make our shirt.
I guess technically you are drop shipping that shirt, huh?
Well, I have an agreement through a distributor, so it's drop ship approved with eBay. I did see a couple orders get sent out, so yours should be the next one to go out, Paul.
Did mine get sent out yet?
No, yours was after theirs.
Gotcha.
Todd's and Shane M's, I think, got shipped yesterday.
Nice.
I think I've seen tracking go out, so I do apologize to anybody that ordered anything from us. There is a little bit of a delay, especially now than ever, because of COVID. There's less people operating under this company I use, and everything's a little bit behind. So, but they definitely will get to you, I promise. If not, I'll give you a full refund, of course. But that would not. Everyone's going to get their stuff.
Paul says it says the 28th. He's busting your eggs.
Yeah, I think that was like the max thing I could put up or whatever for them on the the eBay side of things or whatever. But it should definitely be there. I'll check Printify real quick.
Kat's asking if people can make offers on Etsy. I've never used Etsy, like to buy or to sell, so I'm not sure. I would assume so, though. Do you know, Nate?
I've never used Etsy, honestly.
Kelly said they can message you to offer. Yeah. So the Ecom mom will know. She's like the multi-platform queen.
Paul, your shirt was shipped. It was shipped today. What? Paul's shirt went out. Let me double check. A couple others went out, so they're actually getting caught up.
Just not
Matt Phoenix Flippers went out. Todd the Flipping Hustlers went out. Thank you guys for those orders.
Good to see you.
Appreciate you.
It says his is on the way.
Yeah. Susie Woozy, what up? Nice to see you. Good morning, D.
No, like, have you guys been like quarantining it, or have you guys been like going out? Like, what's is everybody stir crazy yet? Like, what's going on out there?
I know, like for me, just being home yesterday, even literally like stayed. Well, I did have to go to my doctor's appointment early in the morning, but other than that, like I was home all day.
Yeah,
and like I don't mind being being basically like home because I'm not home a lot. But I know for people that basically that have been kind of stuck in the house, I would probably go nuts.
oh, that's no good, Susie. Yeah, I'm sorry about the squeaky chair, guys. It's going to be replaced soon, I promise. I'm trying to keep this one until the new one comes in, which I still haven't ordered yet because I'm trying to figure out which one I want to get. But then me and Nate need to find a day to get together to actually kill this chair. So we're gonna figure it out.
Definitely, it'll be a very funny video. You guys definitely don't want to miss that. I guarantee you that. Money from Mars says you guys were live when I went to bed, and here you guys are again when I wake up. Yeah, we basically just fell asleep and then hit the live button again.
How far are you from South Carolina, Paul? I know you're in North Carolina, but like, how far of a drive would that be for you?
So Michelle said that she's an introvert, doesn't bother her at all.
Yeah.
He says full quarantine, haven't been to Walmart in 6 weeks. Wow, you must have really been stuck.
Walmart's really been the only place I've been going lately.
FGC Wendy says I'm too introvert to go stir crazy. Got to go back to work on Monday. Should or would have been okay with waiting another week. Yeah, like some of the places opening up, I think might be a little early, but it'll be good to hopefully see maybe it happen. Some positivity happening. I'm going to be positive about the whole situation. That's my new motto about things anymore. I'm going to try and just be more positive about everything. I'm going to try and look at everything in a better light. That's my goal. Not that I'm a Debbie Downer, but I just try to look at the positives more now than ever, especially with the pandemic. What up, Joey? Bada bing. Tutu. He was on Uncle B's channel yesterday.
Yep.
Man, I got a lot of energy.
Heck yeah.
He makes me look like I'm like sleepwalking by the energy he has.
For sure.
Susan says I'm too scared of death to abandon the quarantine. Better safe than sorry, you know what I mean?
Hear you there.
Like if you're in the thing of where you're high risk, yeah, definitely you want to be as safe as possible. Is he the new mailman, Carl Malone? Now I know he works as a mailman. That's awesome. Wish I had a reseller mailman. Maybe my packages wouldn't get like tossed on my porch. We had this new one, and he didn't pick up my my pickup. He didn't do it. It wasn't my normal mailman lately, so I hope he doesn't like switch or got sick or anything. because he was the nicest guy in the world. Like every time he'd come to my door and I have 150 packages lined up, he would just be smiling, man. And and then when I told him like, hey, it's probably going to slow down after this, he was like, no, he says, I want you guys to kill it. Keep going. I'm like, really? Like usually people that would have to lug like a bunch of heavy packages down a nice thing of steps would be pretty content of not having to do that. You know what I mean? They'd be happy not to do that. Jay said he'll come pick up my packages. Nice.
That's what's up.
Yeah, we can't talk bad about the post office now.
Do you have a lot of packages going out today, Nate?
I'm waiting for one order to get paid, and I have one more merch fill to pack. Probably the last one of the item that you probably want to know about.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think it's game on for you, I believe.
Nice. I sold out of the ones I had posted, so
I have two.
I don't know if I have any more or not. I might have a couple more. There wasn't a whole lot of that variety.
Yeah, I sold the last one of that, and I have a new item that I'm selling right now, which is awesome. It's actually selling for more money than the last one.
Going out on eBay. That's what's up, man. God bless.
I'm hoping you guys got a lot of good sales going on. Yeah,
Rev's got a heck of a boatload. As soon as the show's over, I'm actually I have to pick up Ashley's Graham and take her to do a few errands. So I'm gonna try to hit up a few stores and pick up as much of that product as I can, Rev.
That's awesome, Rev, man. I might need to get in your ear and just kind of understand what you kind of do a little more deeply to kind of maybe change the way I source, what I look at to source. Maybe I'm looking at some of the wrong stuff. Maybe stuff is too saturated, maybe. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, we all like selling toys and things like that, but you know, some items, man, like there's so many people on it that you have to use promoted listings like more than you would. You know what I mean? Like I usually just do 1 or 1.1 and set it and forget it on that for the most part. So maybe I need to work on my promotion game. Maybe I have to give eBay a bigger cut to really push my stuff out. So Paul says, question for everyone: would you spend 175 on a product to make 75 product if it's a slow sell through?
I wouldn't.
No, definitely not. Yeah.
I mean, if it was like a quick flip, like the minute I list it, like somebody's gonna like buy it, then I would, but I wouldn't. Yeah, it's good advice there, Rev.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, if it's a slow mover, I wouldn't do it. You know, like I talk to you guys about like how I do Amazon or whatever, like my costs.
What up, Matthew? Good to see you.
What up, Matthew? I would. My thing is more like I at least want to. If I spend $1, I want to make $1 plus my dollar investment, of course. So that's my whole goal. Like, you know, with Amazon, eBay, it's a little more chunky. Where you know, say if I spend $5, I want to make 25.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, because usually the stuff that I'm selling on that, you know, on eBay is a little more long tail. I'm not, you know, something that's not gonna sell instantly. A lot of times it doesn't happen. Like the Rock Band stuff that I bought and the PS3 stuff, you know, it's because of the high demand for video games. You know what I mean? So that was for me, and it was like an anomaly. You know what I mean? Like it just never really happens. Like, but you know, I wanted to have them, but it just kind of don't. So that's another thing. Like maybe I should start trying to pay up a little more on eBay to have some stuff that sells a little faster. Maybe that's where I'm missing. Where I usually go for, like I was talking about, like spend 5, make 25, or spend 5, sell for 25. We're making like say $20 profit because you know it's gonna sit. It's an investment. It's almost like doing like a CD on the item, like with the bank, and getting a quicker return versus going to the bank, of course, and doing a CD. But um,
And KJ makes a good point here. She says that it's so hard to source right now. People are spending more on product than they typically would, and I've seen that pretty much across the board as far as sourcing from Facebook Marketplace, like even Shop Goodwill or whatever, even from eBay. Like a lot of items are for resale. People are spending a little bit more. That's probably part of the reason Paul was asking that question is, you know what I mean, like the scarcity, especially for eBay right now. You know what I mean, of good quality inventory.
That Flipper says I wouldn't spend 20 to make 75 if it took a long time. Depending on what the item is, the size of the item, I'm okay with that. Depending on how long is a long time. You know what I mean? That's a good question. What is everyone's definition of a long time or a long tail item?
For me, it's anything over 6 months.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. I'd like to see what everyone kind of thinks about that. What they think long tail is for them or whatever. But yeah, that's basically what I think. If it's longer than 6 months, it's definitely something that I probably shouldn't have picked up because I'll start dropping prices on it.
Rev said I spend 300, make 1,500. Swing for the fence on home run items. Absolutely. I'm gonna go grab my bat and swing at anything I can after the show. That's for sure.
LSP, what up, man?
Get on that gravy train. What up, Craig? The GQ picker. Craig, has your wife told you lately that you're a stud, man?
He's looking pretty dapper.
Yep.
Not as dapper as Dapper Tiger, but he's looking pretty dapper. Paul says, I'm trying to drive down the purchase price to less than $2 and sell for $8. That's a nice ratio. It's definitely a good ratio. Yeah, it just depends on what your wallet's looking like, what your budget's looking like, your cash flow. You know what I mean? Like it all has to flow. You know what I mean? Like you don't want. It's good to have a bunch of stuff sell at once, but at the same time, you want constant sales because you want to be able to keep buying when you have opportunity. Like me and Anthony have talked in like behind the scenes, like just being able to have like funds to jump on deals that you normally don't see. That's stuff that you pray for. Like you just hope to find. Like I'm on Facebook Marketplace and I'm just hoping for someone to have like, hey, I have 250 GI Joes from 1983 for $20, and then literally like you're just shaking. You're so excited that you just spasm like trying to get the. You know what I mean? Like we all hope to find stuff like that, but it's more of like the big purchases, like Uncle B. He'll buy collections off of people, and that's something I want to do because usually when you're buying collection, that stuff is like hard to find, or other collectors want because they're collecting the same type of person or thing or whatever. So with that, like, you know what I mean? Like you're getting stuff that not only the normal people want, but the collectors are going to want, and they'll pay big money for it because it's going to be hard to find.
That's for sure.
Freaking Goomba says collectibles are going to be slow, rare items. You need to wait for the right buyer. Yeah, but this is also a good opportunity to buy collectibles too. You know what I mean? Like I wouldn't mind if I can get like an awesome collection of say like Star Wars stuff or whatever. Like I'll buy it and I'll just tuck it. You know what I mean? Like honestly, like for those figures and stuff that I auctioned off that were my neighbors, if I could have made a deal with her, that would have made sense for both of us because I didn't want to be like give her a low baller because I didn't know what they were really worth, and I just wanted to help her out, so I just did them through the auction. But if I'd have made a deal with her, like where I would buy them for a good price and just kind of stash them away until everything kind of opened up and everything's kind of rolling like normal, then the money that you would pay for them now usually versus later would be like tremendously like more. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
But I like doing stuff like that because you're not only buying like some items, but you're buying a nice quantity of items too. Like now you got stuff to list for like the next couple days, a week, or whatever. Like I've had big people like bigger collections of like of things like NASCAR, but I've heard NASCAR stuff is kind of on the little bit on the decline, so I didn't jump on it because I didn't.
So it's just not what it once was.
Yeah. What up, Jody?
Jody, what up, man? Good to see you. Good morning.
Appreciate you coming in. So it's just like this is what makes this a beautiful thing. No matter who you're talking to, no matter what you're doing, your business model and what your opportunities are and everything that you're doing can be different, and you could be doing it right. You know what I'm saying? Just because I'm doing Amazon FBA, maybe you like merch fill, or maybe you like doing this or buying this. Everyone's cash flow and business model is so different and can be so different that there's really no wrong answer. As long as you're succeeding and your cash flow is building up and you're making sales, you're making money, you know what I mean? Like that's the main thing. You know what I mean? You just want to keep turning and burning at a decent rate where you're making good money and you got stuff going out the door. The flipping accountant said he bought a collection before that I didn't want. Bought a comic book collection from a friend's dad that was a reseller and was in poor health. Paid $325, sold it for 4 months later for $900. There you go. That was a good flip. That's not bad. $300 and the $900 in 4 months. It's not a bad flip. Definitely. Okay, so I'm doing great today, feeling good. I hope you guys have an amazing day today. Always good to see you. Definitely, always. We appreciate seeing you. Hope it's good weather up in Canada right now.
I did see that, Matthew. He says, did you see that the Goodwill's open in South Carolina tomorrow? What do we think? I think it's cool that they open. I do think that there's going to be a ton of people swarming them, not only to donate, but to pick up like all the stuff that's there. I think it's going to be a good time to source there. The only thing I'd be concerned with is like the continual spread of the Rona, so that would be the biggest thing I would watch out for. Especially being that it's like an indoor environment, like at least with like yard sales or flea markets, you're outdoor and it's, not as, I would think it wouldn't be as bad as a confined space, but I don't know.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see just how everything kind of pans out. You know what I mean? Like some of these areas, their case count might be down, but maybe wait an extra week would make sure it stays down. So we just gotta watch and see. You know what I mean? They're going to be basically the tall tale of what.
That's sick, Casey. He said on Flipper Chris' last video, had someone drop off 364s, 2 Xboxes, and a Game Boy new in case delivered to his house off Marketplace for around $100. That's a heck of a deal.
Wow, that's amazing.
I'm gonna have to check that video. I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, 364s for $100 alone is amazing. Then you got 2 Xboxes and a Game Boy new in case. Like, wow.
Nice. Pirate said that the government lifted ammo purchase rights, and you can freely order ammo as of today. So what's up?
Stock up on that ammo.
Yep.
Cody, what up? Good to see you.
Mama.
Cosplay Reseller wants to know if anybody wants to set up an auction with her.
You definitely got some good stuff for auction. That's for dang sure.
Right.
If anybody hasn't seen the video that we did on Wednesday, I set up a live stream for Kel to kind of, Mel to kind of show off what her channel's all about and to help her get over 100 subs, which congratulations, she did. Hit that 100 sub club. So Mel's able to do live streams now on her channel, and to even bring on guests, which was the big thing that she could not do through Streamlabs. So now she's able to have guests on her channel, and definitely check her out, guys.
My Jesus, my issue when I list something, I price it right and it sells constantly, but you work your butt off constantly. So I list small increments and can't continue to do it at all with myself without burnout. Yeah, I mean that's the one thing that like makes it hard, like doing eBay for me, because like I'm used to with Amazon, I'm just like scan list, scan list, scan list, like it's one click, two clicks, and it's listed. Like I literally have to be in the right like mindset and mood to just like take a bunch of pictures like I did last night. Like I listed 4 or 5 things real quick, and I was able to do that and then do it the like cross post it with Vendu, and now boom, I have all this traction on all types of platforms moving forward. So hopefully I get some sales this weekend on some of the stuff. I still forgot to list that that was the next thing I was going to take photos of, and I start pulling stuff out for it, which I'm probably going to list after the show. Like I have some new box like accessories to go with it too.
Look out! There's going to be a big time collaboration tomorrow. California Reseller meets LL Stash. He's going to show up just like that. What's your initial reaction, Mel, if Larry shows up at your house? Like,
she's going to be like, Larry's going to be like, hey, tools are cool. Those are good money, man. Especially now, everyone's fixing their house and building stuff, and it's good money.
what's up?
How's your eBay sales and been going, Anthony?
Good. Yeah, I think right now we got like 6 or 7 that need packed, and there may be a couple more to flow in before the mailman comes.
Awesome.
I have more Amazon stuff I need to pack than anything. And I have like 1 or 2 Macari that need packed too. I expect Macari to like the floodgates to open now that I've been, throwing 100+ listings over that way.
Hey, Uncle B, remember that that Facebook Marketplace thing that we're talking about last night with those Halo figures? That person is going to meet me tomorrow. So I'm definitely going to need some of that Uncle B knowledge, because I don't know much about that.
For sure.
Joey Bada Bing says he's coming to Pittsburgh.
That's what's up. What's up, dude?
You moving out this way, or are you just coming to visit, or?
Yeah, dude, hit us up if you come out this way. I'd love to meet up and, maybe even do a collaboration or something. If nothing else, eat some good food.
Definitely. And my G says, "Oh no, it's good money. It's just not fun stuff anymore. Why I like watching all you guys with all the good toys. You can always just keep
good toys. Uncle B is the man for that.
You can always just like add to what you're doing. You know what I mean? That's one way to expand your business and do something where you're making good money here and you're just adding something else here. You know what I mean? So you could do like a different platform. Like if you wanted to sell toys on Amazon or eBay or whatever, Macari would probably be the best place. If I had to pick a secondary market other than Amazon to go to, I'd go to Macari for toys, honestly. Ralph wants to know, is the Wendy's breakfast menu going to be a success?
I hope so. Because I feel like the more breakfast options you can have, the better.
Yeah, I think when I really like Wendy's food to begin with, so I'm sure their breakfast is going to be good. They really know how to do the top quality type of stuff.
OBX Picker says, "How do you grade the Steelers draft? My Finns did good for a change." Honestly, right now, I give them an A because that number 18 pick turned into Minka Fitzpatrick, and I'd much rather have Minka than anyone we could have taken at 18. So I give them an A as of right now.
Kelly said free nuggets at Wendy's today.
Do you know that in Pennsylvania, in Pittsburgh at least, there's McDonald's is doing a free meal for like essential healthcare workers and stuff like that.
Mel
My
said,
mom's hitting up like 2 McDonald's a day.
yeah, right. Mel said, oh, I need to ask you or Nate a question about eBay. Hit you up and Instagram. I gotta go. Need to pop in. Everyone, take care. Everyone, yeah, just hit us up on Instagram. And
Anybody has questions, you can feel free to hit up either me or Nate anytime. We also have a Facebook group too that you guys can feel free to always ask questions in and stuff like that as well.
I'm gonna grab the link in case anyone isn't part of that. Yeah, I mean, if you got something going on your channel, or you have a question, you want to come on the show, you just let us know.
Yep.
We're pretty easygoing, and we love to meet different people. So don't think that I'm not a big channel or whatever. As long as you're part of our community, we want to see you. We want you to come on the show. So come be a part of us. So we appreciate you being, part of our crew. You know what I mean? So
Frank wants to know why Wendy's has square burgers, Nate.
I don't know. That is a good question. We don't deliver to Wendy's as far as I know. Yeah, I don't know.
So you don't deal in the square burgers then?
Yeah, we don't sell square burgers. I'm guessing it's just like, they get a bunch of ground meat and they just get a cutter and just slice them all up all crazy. Yeah, there's some good picks in the draft last night. You know what I mean? Steelers didn't really pick anybody, of course, but they definitely got a safety who was amazing, especially last year. Just hope he stays healthy and good. Mama thinks the Dolphins are going to be in first place this year. From after what she told me, I told her, I said it's going to be a work in progress, but she don't want to listen to me. Sword Jocks and Pirates says, I don't eat breakfast. I don't eat breakfast either, man. I really don't, unless the wife brings me down some pancakes once in a while.
Cody said that Wendy's founder wanted their burgers to be different so that people would talk about them. So that's why they have square patties.
That makes sense. And also cheese fits on it better. It does make sense. They wanted the meat sticking out of the bun a little so everyone could see the fresh meat. Burger.
Yeah, dude, right now I just want like a greasy baconator just in my face.
Dude, I got we were at Denny's yesterday and they had free delivery.
Mm-hmm.
And I got a double cheeseburger from them. Their burgers are actually pretty good too, I have to say. If anyone hasn't checked out Denny's looking to get some food, get a burger from them. Their burgers are actually pretty good.
Yeah. Oh, that makes sense. Frank says Dave Thomas' motto was "We don't cut corners" at Wendy's, hence the square patties. That makes sense. Five Guys does have a pretty awesome burger.
Nah, I'll definitely say they have good burgers, even though I haven't ate it there, but I know they have quality product going there.
Yep. For sure. Dang, you guys got me hungry now. I really want to go stuff something in my face. Although I will have that opportunity because I got to go pick up Ashley's Graham like right after the show. So that means like I will actually have multiple fast food restaurants in my vicinity.
What?
I might have to put out a mukbang today, guys. That's becoming a thing. Everybody was all fired up about me crushing the pizza last night during the draft.
We expected more.
I even fed Nala a piece of pepperoni.
I got an awesome setup coming.
Good morning, Dana.
I got an awesome setup arriving for my basement here shortly. I can't wait to show you guys. My wife ordered me something I didn't know about. She ordered last week.
So is she the one that's ordering my setup then?
Yeah. She said just stand by that door and just keep watching.
Well, I need to hit up Amber for it. That's where the mix up in the communication came, because I haven't gotten any kind of like shipping like things, like anything coming in at any certain date or nothing.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Paul says he hasn't had a good burger until you had In-N-Out. I've never ate In-N-Out.
Yeah, I haven't had that. I haven't had Whataburger. Like I just want to go to random places and eat their burgers. I drove all the way to Cleveland to try White Castle, like back in the day, back in like my stoner college days. We were watching Harold and Kumar one day, and we were like, we should go to White Castle. We looked up the closest one, and it was in Cleveland. So we went.
Buffet points. That's so funny on Uncle B's and Frank show.
Yep. I'm going to give you guys some buffet points if you ever come to Pittsburgh. I'm going to take you to all the buffets, and we're just going to be even fatter by the time you guys leave.
Do a live show. This is how you shut down a buffet.
Yeah, for sure. That would be an awesome little live stream.
Dana says, you got a great woman, Nate. My wife is awesome, guys.
She is awesome.
Amazing. I mean,
and she comes correct with them dips.
I like how we have our relationship set up and how we do everything. We're old school. Like, I'm the guy who makes all the money. She's the person who takes care of the house. It's just kind of how things got set up. It's not really what I believe in or anything like that. Because if we were both single and we didn't have kids, if she wanted to work and I wanted to work, I'd be fine. But man, she really knows how to take care of me, and she takes care of my kids, and she's an amazing person. She got me a heck of a setup, and I didn't even know about it. So till she just told me to come down here, or she just came down here and was like, "Hey, she wanted me to check my Amazon," which I should have knew something was coming, because you get, yes, it's in my order from my email on my account or whatever. So I should have knew that something was ordered, but I didn't. So she thought they canceled something coming in, but they didn't. It just wasn't shipped yet.
Gotcha. Yeah, no, I've never heard of Crystal Burger, but I would love to try it. I'm equal opportunity when it comes to burgers.
Chick-fil-A has the best probably customer service ever at a fast food place.
Yeah,
they'll come around and like I've seen like managers walking around asking if I want refills and stuff. I'm like, what?
Goomba, you come through the burg, I got you covered on some Permane Brothers. So just hit me up. If you're ever through, we will go to Permane's. There's a Permane's like literally 10 minutes from my house.
If No My G comes back out this way, he definitely is going to get some special treatment.
Yeah,
I owe him from the other day, because he came and met me, and we couldn't really like go anywhere or do anything. So definitely want to show him some PA hospitality when next time he comes out this way.
Yeah. Speaking of which,
he's an awesome dude.
All you PA people right now, Permane's is like killing the game as far as like free offers. Like they're doing buy one get one free pizzas, buy one get one free sandwiches, like all like pickup delivery type situations. So I get emails from them like every day. Cause
you know why they have awesome food, right?
Because they're from Pittsburgh.
Because they get it from this guy.
Oh yeah, you guys supply Permane's?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. So you handle their meat?
Simply Dan says the only man visit was in Pittsburgh. Frontliners are getting hooked up. we want to.
It was like, don't answer that.
It's like one of the questions where you just kind of. We went to Permanis for a Steeler game 1 year, and honestly, like, if you're a Steeler fan, or if you want to go to a place to watch a football game, like even if you're not a Steeler fan or whatever, and you just want to watch football, it is a great atmosphere. But especially if you're a Steeler fan, because we love our Steelers.
Yep. Permanis is awesome, dude. That's where I like to go for. You know what we should do? We should go there for the fantasy draft for our league this year. I normally always go there with my buddy Marty, who I share like several teams with him, and we'll go there and do like the in-person drafts because they give you like free food and draft boards and stuff like that for going.
And then anyone who isn't can't make it, we'll live stream with them or something.
Yeah, we'll do live stream either way. We'll do it from Nate's computer so we can see all of his picks.
Yeah, it'll be awesome. Jacobs,
what up, Justin? Good morning, dude. Justin's over there selling all them video games.
I like video games.
Yeah.
Is he still buying from his guy?
I don't know. Are you, Justin?
I remember hearing something about you got a guy, so wish I had a guy.
Me too.
Yeah, I don't like peppers on rings or whatever. I don't like peppers on my fries. I'm really picky. I'm the pickiest big guy you'll probably ever meet.
I'll just eat everything you don't like. Pass it away.
Yeah, that'll be a lot of fixings, that's for sure, and burgers and whatever else. And Tink wants to know: are we planning on a meetup sometime this year still?
If you guys want, we can do something like smaller scale towards the end of the year, or like we can do something like bigger, like we were going to next year. Because like there's really no way to predict what's going to happen. You know, Pittsburgh's already canceling like 4th of July stuff, so I don't really know, to be honest with you. I would love to hang out with all of you guys, but I guess we'll see.
Yeah, honestly, like
guys that are local, we could always do meetups and collaborations. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it doesn't have to be like a specific meetup for us to do something.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be like a big situation for us to meet up. Like me and Anthony will come and hang out with anybody. So just let us know, man.
Yep.
Like just because it's not going to be like this grand monster thing, it doesn't have to be.
We can just go grab a table per Manny's and eat some good food and hang out. KJ said she'll wear a mask. Yep.
That's just how we are, guys. Like, we're just down to earth, just average PA people, man. We just resell. We just go live and enjoy yourselves.
Yep. And Nate has Freddy Krueger living at his house. Hey, shut up there. What's up, Chris? Thrift Beast?
Must be fighting over cookies or something up there.
I would do the same thing right now. If somebody had a cookie and I wanted it, I would scream for it as well.
Lancer Picker says, I have a huge pet peeve if I go to a steakhouse and they aren't cooking the steak right. If they have to ask me if I want steak sauce.
I hear you there.
Yeah, I mean, I usually don't order a steak unless they are known for making steaks. You know what I mean? Like, I don't go to Denny's and ordering a steak. Just there's no way.
Ralph says we can do a drive-through meetup like the churches.
That'd be pretty wild.
That would be.
Like, hey, how you doing, beep beep?
Knowing Nate, we'd get into some like Fast and the Furious type stuff.
Am I a fast driver?
You can be sometimes. It's funny. Like I'll be following Nate somewhere. I have no idea where we're going. The light changes yellow. Next thing you know, Nate like his foot slams onto the a gas, and like I get stuck at the red light.
No. It happens to like it'd be like one of them cases where, what up, Brian?
Hey Brian, good to see you, man.
He's a local guy, man. I'll definitely want to meet up with him one day here shortly. Hope
I'm down for that, KJ. She says, let's do Permanis every other seat at the bar. I'm down. As soon as they open.
We can definitely do that.
We can do like some yard selling and some Permanis and drifting. Nate can lion tamer that beard. Denny steak equals guaranteed diarrhea. Yep. And we've gone an hour and 15 minutes, and we have our first Doo-Doo Brown reference. How is that possible? How have we not been talking about poop this whole time?
Right? Slacking. But,
is it bad that like I probably talk about poop as much as I talk about anything else in this world? I think I might have an issue.
Some things are just shitty, you know.
You know,
some people sometimes are shitty.
you know what I should do? I should go film a video where I go to the shrink and like I sit down, like I'm laying on the couch, and like it'll be like a real shrink, and I'll just be like, yeah, for some reason I have this morning show and I just talk about poop every day. There's something wrong with me. And just like get this like genuine like, well, Anthony, what happened in your childhood that made you so asphyxiated with fecal matter? You know, like that'd be hilarious. Are you full of it? Sometimes. Depends on what I eat.
I would honestly like we'll be driving somewhere, and I'll be driving. I'm going the speed limit, or maybe a couple miles over, and I'll look back and like back there, like on his phone, like recording like a clip, like yeah, we're going to meet Nate. We're going to the next store. Da 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 da. We found this. I'm like, what is he doing? I'm driving.
You talking about me?
Yeah, I'll watch like we'll meet up, and like then I'll watch your video that you made, of course, for the meetup.
Yeah,
and then I'm watching. I'm like, no wonder he was so behind. He was filming a clip in that part. But with the light, of course, like if it's going to be yellow, I'll slow down and stop so you don't get caught behind the light or whatever. But sometimes you just the light just turns yellow like at the start of it, like as you're about to pass through. So like I'm like, oh man.
That's funny. Kelly just said Anthony's going to do an ink blot test and everything's going to be Doo-Doo Brown. Corn. Peanut.
Oh, you know it. Oops.
Well, I feel like we kind of have to now. Craig says if you want a good laugh, search YouTube for Eddie Murphy poop.
I'm not doing that. I want to eat after the show.
I do too, but I mean, you really gonna let everyone down, Nate? Everyone wants to see Eddie Murphy's poop.
I'm sure you can look it up real quick. And
I mean, I will look it up. I just thought maybe you'd want to share it with our awesome viewers.
If you want to share your screen,
I mean, I could.
We can do that.
Either way, like me sharing my screen is you sharing yours, but okay.
But I could show my face. So I don't have to look at it. This way I don't have to lose my appetite.
Is it like a comedy bit, Craig? He says it's not gross and it's seriously hilarious. All right, my screen's up. All right, I'm guessing, is this it?
Richard, the one that made me want to do comedy. When I was little, I wanted to be Richard Pryor so bad. I used to listen to sneak in the basement, put his albums on, and just listen. Your mother ain't supposed to hear it, so you listen. listening to shit, and I turned it. I wanted to be Richard so bad. I used to go out on stage when I was 15 and talk. Sit there and watch my little 15-year-old son on stage saying some outlandish shit. My whole act back then was about taking the shit because that's all I had done at 15. That was my life experience, but it sounded like Richard Pryor jokes. I'd be going, you ever like sometime, right, you get on that toilet and when you shit, that water splash up on your ass? Don't that make you mad, right? You know, it really make me shit come out. Right? You some shit this big, right? Gonna push your head up your asshole. That's all the shit I'm gonna get, motherfucker. You know what really make me mad when your ass don't cooperate with you and clench up and break the shit in half. And you be mad as a motherfucker too, because you know you got to wipe your ass for like 5 hours and shit, right? Use 12 rolls of toilet paper on that motherfucker. You know what really make me mad though is afterwards, right? It's after you shit. You done all the shit you're gonna do for the whole day, right? You finish shitting and you flush the toilet and wait a second and one chunk come back. What does that chunk want? My mother sitting there shocked. Now if you don't speak English, you can't hear that bit. If all you hear is shit, ass, shit, shit. See, I got a lot of foreigners that come over. I got a lot of people from other countries that see my films and come over to the United States because in New York.
Yeah, I agree. There goes my monetization.
HBO,
You want me to turn it off?
Delirious and they can't speak English and try to do
Yeah,
my act on the
well.
street. All they got is a curse.
Huh?
They got foreigners from all over the world walking up going, Eddie Murphy, fuck you.
It's probably that way.
Fuck
Oh,
you,
it's almost
Eddie.
over.
I know you. I see you on television. You're the fuck you man, right? I love it. Suck my dick, huh?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Suck it, you black motherfucker.
All right. Sorry, Nate. I didn't realize it was gonna be all like that. My bad, dude.
Jeez, Craig.
What did you set us up with, Craig? Was that the one though?
Where'd my camera go?
Nate had to go. Oh, what happened to me? I'm like all coming through my thing.
Your camera went. Your camera went doo-doo brown.
Too much poop. Like I'm on a poop overload.
It's that one crease in the middle. It's what.
You know what though? There was like a lot of truth behind what Eddie was saying there. I think that's what makes it so funny because we can all like envision like times when we've been on the toilet and those same things happen.
That Brian says, "Hey, you guys know Hey guys, do you know if you can use relift or sell similar in the unsold for free listings without getting charged insertion fees in promo on eBay?" Right now, a lot of people are getting the 5,000 free listings or whatever. Right now, I've been ending and relisting some stuff, just to get fresh, fresh listings back up, so that it kind of gets my stuff pushed back out into the top. That's a good way to get like your items to get more exposure from getting down to the bottom. Yeah, Eddie Murphy was the man.
Yeah,
Definitely. Too bad he's not around no more.
Yeah, he is. His brother died.
Oh, that is right. What am I thinking?
Yeah, Charlie Murphy died.
Charlie Murphy.
Every time I just think of, yo, couch.
Yeah, definitely. That was probably one of my favorite skits of all time.
Yeah. That's funny. No, you're good, Craig. I thought it was hilarious.
We were talking about Doo-Doo Brown, so I mean,
yeah,
we brought it upon ourselves.
I mean, honestly, I was probably going to go watch it after the show anyway. That was probably going to happen.
Storage Pirate says, go to promote listings and offer eBay 1% offering trending ad rate. Yeah, I usually run 1 or 1.1.
Yeah, I do.
1.1 sometimes makes a difference because a lot of people just do the 1.
Yeah.
So for the rare occasion that someone just all does the 1.
I'm going to do a 1.2 and just be like, what now?
Now you're just trying to doo-doo on my promoted listings now. See how you are? Thought we were friends. We're supposed to go to Permanis together.
We can still go to Permanis, even though I'm going to do that 1.2 and outsell you.
Okay. I do want some Permanis now.
I need you, dude.
I might have to go get some Saturday when I go get those Halo figures.
You know what I might have to do? I might have to take Ash's Graham to Target because it's right next to Permanis, as opposed to Walmart. Well, I'll probably go to Walmart too because I want to pick up something.
After Anthony goes to Permanis, he's gonna be like,
"Oh yeah." That's how I roll.
I forgot. I should see if I can call off today. Let me see if I can do a live call off.
That would be hilarious. You should do it right now. Call off on the morning show.
I'm not gonna call, but I'll text.
You have to like narrate the text though. And you have to do it in Morgan Freeman's voice. Right now is about the time I decided to text my boss. Mr. Burns would already be at his desk at this moment.
So I just text Mr. Burns, right? I said, is there any room on the calendar to call off and use PTO?
And then I saw 3 little dots as Mr. Burns looked at his phone and started to cuss.
Still waiting for him to read my text. That's how important I am. I sent him a text on Friday and he just read it this morning.
Mr. Burns notices a notification on his phone and says, "Oh no, not this mother bleep again."
If I can get a 3-day weekend right now, that'd be awesome. Like I'd get so much done today. I'd be able to get the basement kind of.
Craig wants to know if Permanis would make me identify as a female now. No, I still identify as the man in the relationship because I make that sandwich my bitch.
I definitely mean the smile there, LSP. What's going on, Gary? How's it going over there in sunny San Diego? It was awesome to see Gary do a little video.
I love that Gary's making content. He has a really good personality for it.
Yeah. I don't know why, like, I never, like, whenever you, like, think of a viewer or whatever, like, I don't know, you kind of, like, try and, like, profile, like, their age or how old they are. And Tommy said that he thought Gary was going to be, like, older or whatever.
Yeah.
And I didn't know really where to place him. I figured he was a little bit younger. But he's definitely younger than me. So
yeah, he's got that swagger.
He said it's good, bro. He said it's hot, man. I bet. I can't wait for it to start to warm up and really.
I can't wait for it to like go back to normal so I can come out there and visit you, man.
Definitely. He's over in Cali just living it up.
Yep. Sorry about this weekend, guys.
Playing some jaw roll in the background. Everybody just living it up. Hey.
Every thug needs a lady, baby.
All right, well, on that, we're going to shut her down. And
appreciate all you guys being here. Sorry in advance for taking away your monetization, Nate. If you guys feel bad, you can always super chat him and give him a little something for this failed attempt at a video.
It's not like they
hashtag Craig's fault.
It's not like they pay us a lot of money anyway. Yeah, I mean,
Murder Inc.
It was worth it for the viewers and for
Picksburgh.
So we're gonna cut it off, and we'll see you guys Monday. You might see us pop on this weekend, though.
Yeah.
You might also see some pre-recorded content from me because
Yep.
I'm gonna set up my computer situation here until my desk and my chair come in. So it's gonna be pretty awesome the way I'm having everything set up down here. So
By the way, guys, I'm doing a vlog today, and you're going to get an exclusive behind-the-scenes look at the morning show.
what?
You're going to see how Nate prepares to go live. It's good stuff.
I had to set up all these monitors and stuff. It takes time. I got to put something on the televisions back here.
Yeah.
All right, everyone. Have a great day. Check out D Flipping Particles, and don't forget Uncle B, 1:00.
Yep.
Eastern.
Or Storage Auction Pirate. He has his auction at 1. I think he's doing watches today.
Definitely. I'm gonna have to check it out because I like some watches. I just got me a Michael Kors authentic one, so I have to maybe add to my collection. City of Compton.
We keep it rocking.
All right, everyone. Have a good weekend. Hope you have many sales and enjoy the time if you can.
Thanks for hanging out.
Peace.
Deuces.